G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, episode 2. So we're going to be doing some more flying today. I've got the little time zone going over there. You can see where it's sort of sunny. Where are we? We're somewhere here. Are we somewhere down here? Let's just scroll in. Yeah, we are. We're somewhere down here. Gatwick and all that sort of stuff. There's London. And you can see the sun is still up at the moment, which I can see just out the window. So it's exactly like this, I guess. Although that is 12:28. If we go to what time it is now, let me just make sure we got the right time there. Yeah, I think it's more like 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's more like that, and that's probably looking pretty correct as well. So the sun is starting to set. So this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm Stitch Up. We're going to be doing some flying today. So today's airport run is going to be somewhere in the UK again for the second time. So why don't you enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, so we pop the aviator sunglasses down there and we'll have a look here. So let's have a look. Where do we want to fly out of and where do we want to go to? So last time we actually flew, let's just go here. So last time we flew from London City Airport. So if I just go down here, I want to see, what is this? Big Ben Houses of Parliament, London City. So we went from there into Heathrow and we went and saw a few nice things there, which was pretty good. I think what we will do though is... let's see, what's this? Is that Gatwick? There's Gatwick there. Where's Luton? Is Luton up north? North Weald, Stapleford, Thurrock Airfield. Are there any RAF bases that we can land at here? I'm sure there are. Denham. So let's see here. But I think what we'll do is we'll take off today. Let's take off, maybe what we'll do is, let's take off from Heathrow. Make it quite good. So Heathrow runway 27. Let's do runway 9. That'll be the other one. And we want to come in at where do we want to come in at? Let's land. Let's go from Heathrow and then land. There's Heathrow there. What do we want here? Let me just move down. Yeah, let's fly to Stapleford. I think that could be good. Set as your arrival airport. Okay, Heathrow to Stapleford is 17 minutes, 25 nautical miles, and that'll be quite good. It's 4 in the afternoon. I think what we'll do is I'm going to turn on live traffic and hope that the game doesn't crash. And I'm going to turn on live weather and hope that the game doesn't crash. So we'll see how this goes. I've not flown in live weather, and I'm recording as well. So this will be interesting. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to, I think we're ready to fly now. How do we do ready to fly? Yeah, and let's go fly. So there's the conditions set. Okay, the game loads up. We'll be looking at some live weather here. We'll do a little bit of air traffic control, and we'll see how it all goes. Just before we take off though, everything you want always wanted your pilot to do, just have a little sip of Estrella beer, which is a Spanish beer, and they do a really good ad at the moment. It's really good. Yeah, it's really. I think it's the one. I think it's Estrella beer, but it's the lady, and she's like a starfish at the bottom of the ocean. It's ridiculous. It's just, yeah, they spent millions on this ad. It's really cool. Anyway, let's see. So here we go. We're going to be taken off out of London Heathrow Airport. We're in a Cessna 152. We are going to be rocking and rolling.
Heathrow Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra ready at runway 9, arrive departure to the east.
Right. Departure to the east. So we are prepped up there.
Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, cleared for takeoff, runway 9er, arrive east departure approved.
And thank you very much, air traffic control. We are ready to go.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 9er, right Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Okay, so as you can see, this is going to be going into a bit of a dusk flight, exactly as the same as the weather is outside. It's pretty cool. Right, I'm going to rev all the way up, and we've got the brake on as well. I'll tell you what. Let's get rid of the brake. There we go. Okay. stay right in the middle of there. And we're inside here. That looks pretty good. This is inside the cockpit of the Cessna 152. We want to make sure we're up to about 70. We're passing 60 at the moment. We're coming up to 70. I think we'll now take off. Slowly pitch the aircraft up and we'll start climbing there. Okay, I think the altimeter was slightly incorrect. And yeah, we can have a look. There's a lovely plane there, which is pretty good. Okay, we'll see about this. Let's keep taking off here. Let's keep climbing. Okay.
X-ray Golf Sierra, continue for east departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Thank you. Okay, I'm just having a look here. We're having trouble keeping it up at the moment. Let me, if I can, I got my initial sort of climb here. Let's keep that climb going. Okay, and we are sitting at about 800 feet now, so that's interesting. Okay, so once we're there, let's go to pick the flaps. Sorry, let's get the flaps. Oh, hang on, sorry.
X-ray Golf Sierra, did you copy?
Flaps all the way up.
Cessna, X-ray Golf Sierra, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
And we are good. Okay, follow on screen waypoints to navigate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause. This is a live pause, so now we can actually just rock and roll. I'm going to pause there, and I'm going to jump into the settings, and I'm going to just have a look here. Join me as I jump into the settings here. I'm going to go into what do we want here? We want noise, yeah. So we want sounds. Yeah, I'm just going to have a quick look at the sounds here. We want the aircraft engines at 55, but I want the aircraft engines down. I'm going to drop them down to, say, 30. And let's see how that goes. And then I'm going to drop the overall to 95, and we'll just have a look at that. Let's just see if that made any difference when we're on the drone camera. And we'll see about that. We've got the, yeah, because I wonder if the engines, there should be a sound for the engines inside and outside as well. But let's just see about that. Okay, let's apply and save. Jump back into the flight. Resume, please. Okay. That's a little better. And we're back off. Okay. Okay, good. Let's just keep ourselves nice here. So, we are sitting at a nice sort of climb there. Just going to see if I can bring us up a tiny bit. Flying into the wind here. Okay, so this is over London Airport. You can see here there's some planes directly ahead of us. They're making an approach. These guys here, see them too? I believe they might be making an approach to London City Airport, which is directly ahead and to the right. And I believe this is the Thames here, and they might even be making approaches for Gatwick down south. I think Gatwick is down south. I think Luton is up north, Gatwick is down south. But we'll see. We are now 22 nautical miles away from where we need to be, so that's all good. I think the sound is a lot better now, not too sure. I've got a little trim bar here. I'm just going to see if I can fix the trim up. Yeah, just try and...
X-ray Golf, Sierra ETC, services terminated.
Okay, air traffic controls just terminated services, that's good. We got incorrect heading indicators. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so let's have a bit of a look around. There's the Thames. I believe that is, as we saw in the last one, that's Richmond Park. Yeah, that is Richmond Park actually, just there. And you can see the Thames sort of snaking its way back down to central London. Directly ahead where the 21 nautical miles is, just there. So I can make the marker on it. Yep, just over here we have a couple of things to note. So I think it's the Houses of Parliament, the first thing that we can see. We saw those in the last video. We saw the Houses of Parliament, and we saw, what else did we see? Well, we were 2,500 feet up. I think I'm just going to level off here. we've been climbing just a bit much here. So let's just level right off. Thank you very much. Jump back into the cockpit and have a bit of a look at this guy over here, and we'll be able to see exactly what's happening. I'm actually just in the yep, just looking at my okay, thank you for all the little tips. I probably need all the tips, but yeah, we are just leveling off here, which is quite good. And of course, I'm just going to use my trim to level myself down a bit. So we'll just trim it off here if we can. Just trying to drop the nose down a bit with the trim, but not too much. There we go. Okay, so that's good. Just going to see if I could also get us a bit of rudder action. Ooh, not like that though. Thank you very much. A little bit of rudder action, just to get us around there. So that's good. Nice, trying to get nice and level flight, I guess, is what we're trying to do here on Stitch Up Airlines. We are trying to not make you sick in the back seat. There's no back seat of this. It's just like a there's the back of the Cessna 152, and of course we've got the back of we can see London out there. Lovely sunset at the moment. I mean, look at the game, would you? Look at the game. It is spectacular. Brilliant. Okay, so we can see a couple of sort of points of notes just out here. I think it's telling us about the Houses of Parliament. I think I can stand up, can I? Can I stand up? Yeah, there I am. Right, there we go. If I stand up, we can have a bit of a look out the window. Oh, we are. Hang on. No, we're at a bit of a pitch there. Sorry about that. That was as I was doing that, I was pulling back on the yoke there, and we were just doing all that. So yeah, let's have a bit of a look. We can see more outside. That's obviously the wrong button. We can see more outside here. So the airport is 17 nautical miles there. Let's swing down and have a bit of a look. I believe it's the Houses of Parliament that are there that you can have a look at. This is the Serpentine Lake at Hyde Park. And of course this one here is Kensington Park Gardens. The park is continuous between the two. We're going to put ourselves into a little bit of a dive here. Let's go and see it nice and low. Kensington Park Palace Gardens. These are here are the Ambassadors Avenue. Let's do a bit of a look around there. Is Ambassadors Avenue here? These are some of the most expensive houses in London. Yeah. Oh, hang on, we're in a tailspin here. Oh, there we go. Rightio. So let's just let's try and do these turns a little bit smoother than that. Yeah, you can see Kensington Gardens just over there. Of course, this park over here on our left, where our wing is, this is the Regent's Park, and where London Zoo is, ZSL London Zoo, which is also there. And of course, just at the top of it, so Regent's Park here, it's the very top of Primrose Hill. That's quite lovely area, somewhere where we were looking at living actually. So that's good. Just oh, thank you.
Follow the aircraft on final.
Right.
255 at 27.
So 14 nautical miles. I'm just going to fly over. There's the Regent's Park.
Runway 27 right, speed mark 2735.
And the London Zoo, ZSL London Zoo is just down there as well. So there's a couple of points of interest. We are really swinging around here. What's going on with those flaps? Let me just get those flaps back to there. Thank you very much. Okay, let's just increase our speed and we'll make our way all the way back. Wait, which airport are we going to again? This airport is called... I can't remember the name of this airport. Is it something? Yeah, let's just... I can't remember the name of that airport. What is this that's under us though? It doesn't look like London under us, does it? No, it doesn't. Nonetheless it is. What have we got here? Okay, the City of London. So that's Stratford. That is the Olympic Arena at Stratford. So yeah, that is meant to be the Olympic Arena just there at Stratford. I was thinking, what is that? But that was exactly what that would be. I'm sure of it. Yeah, so there we took off earlier from the Isle of Dogs in the very first episode. We took off from here and flew back out to Heathrow, where we currently took off from, which is just over there. So that's good. There's us. You can see us just in there. Can you see us? Can we zoom in? Oh, that's us. How cool is that? Yeah, that is good. Oh, good. It's interesting flying. So that's me. That's you. And we are about to... we need to... That'll take up some lovely screenshots, actually. So I might come back and do another flight and get some screenshots. This is a lovely time to fly. This is a nice time of the day to fly. There we go, we're back. Yeah, so there'll be a little cut in there that again is froze for me. I think as well, this is just lovely. This sort of 4 o'clock flight as we come into, you know, the days start to get a lot darker earlier. Look at that, that's just very nice. Okay, so I'm just going to start bringing us down a little bit and slowing us down a little bit, because what I want to do is come straight into this airport and just see exactly where this is going to be lined up. What do we do? If you do X, I thought X took us directly to the airport that we were supposed to be, but maybe not. Let's see here. Okay, just jump back outside. And the aircrafts are quieter now, so I think that helped us. Let me know what you think about the sound. I think in the first episode definitely too loud, but now it's a lot better. This is, what do we got here? Is this London's Olympic Park? Olympic Village? Stratford? It's interesting because we've got some lakes there. No, I think that may be Arsenal's ground. This could be Stratford just down here. I'm not too sure. It does look as well, it's got some other rivers along here. They could be canals though. So yeah, you could have that. But the airport is just there. We are going to start to come down a little bit. I've actually started to bring the aircraft down, just decrease. You can see my altimeter going there. I'm sitting at 3,000 feet. So I do need to start to get myself ready for takeoff. And we'll do that. And I think I can see the lining up of the runway as well. So we are decreasing quite a bit here, and I'm just going to put in some flaps to get this a bit of drag. Right, 7 nautical miles. Let's just get off the throttle a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we've got to make sure those transitions into those little dips are nice and smooth. We'll see about that. Okay, so yep.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 9 right, speedbird 986.
Right, so I can't see any other aircraft at the moment, but let's see here. I can see the orientation of the runway though, so I'm now actually, well decreasing speed and definitely bringing us down. We've just dropped 1,000 feet in no time. Ooh, that's not what we want. We are getting a bit of drag here, so I've got the flaps down. Get the flaps back up just a bit more. Let's just bring those flaps back up.
Turn next taxiway.
Right, and we'll have to see about this. I can see the runway lining up. I should be able to do about a 45-degree turn, and I should be good here. We'll see about this. So I think the runway's running along this way. And so what we're going to do is just go up a little bit more. And then we're going to bring the flaps down for landing and get the plane ready for landing. Drop the throttle off to the very edge of the green there. And we'll just have a bit of a look inside. Yeah, there it is there. So I think we'll start our turn. Let's start our turn here. Nice gentle roll. We'll see if we can line this guy up. At the same time, I think I'm just going to jump back outside and do the flaps down. Okay, good. Whoa. The flaps down, of course. Get a little bit of wind like that and we're off and running, so that's interesting. We're already now at a funny angle, so I'm going to try and correct that one. Watching my my throttle, watching my speed, and you can see there that I've got a crosswind here. Where's my wind showing? Don't know what's happening here with the wind.
121.85 speedbird 2735.
Yep, you can see it's a very small airport, but I seem to be heading straight towards it, but with a bit of a crosswind, which is interesting. So I'm not in any way qualified for a crosswind landing, but this is going to be interesting. It certainly looks good. I've turned the animation on so that if we crash, it actually crashes, because it was originally, when by default it was just rolling. I think I had a lot of things turned down. Right, okay. This looks like a proper crosswind landing. I'm just going to put the drone camera directly outside, and we're going to just bring it down to about that. Okay, I don't want to come down too low yet. But when we come down, we're going to have to hit the left rudder. But there's no tomorrow. So I don't know about this. Ooh, this is interesting. This might be a crash. Let me just see here. I'm just looking at my throttle. I actually need to correct here a little bit. And we'll straighten him up. This is interesting. And of course it's not a very big runway as well, because when we get down here we really need to... Yeah, let's see. I can see the taxiway right at the end, so this is one where you taxi onto the runway. And I'm just going to drop him right off to 5 just there. So we should be down here. We're in our landing. This is our landing one. I do want to just bring him down a little bit. And when we're down... oh God. So when we're down, there we go. Just slightly bring him down, please. And we should hit, we're going to hit hard. We are hitting hard. Watching the throttle there, it wasn't so much of a crosswind landing as I thought it might have been. I will just throttle him right down. And I want to hit my brake here as well, please. Yeah, I do want to hit the brake. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where is the landing? Where is the entry here? Hang on. Ah, yeah, it's there. Okay. Whoop. Okay, let's just put the brake on. Oh, we're in the ditch. We've hit the... We've got the speed here. Oh, we've got the aircraft. Right, stop now. Okay, can you stop here? Can you stop? Put the brake on. Okay, the parking brake is on, and we're at throttle at 0. So that is an absolute... well, it wasn't the best taxiing. I can't tell if there's a problem with... Let's just see. Is this a fire engine? I can't tell if there's a problem with my controller or what's going on. But we're down here at the Metropolitan Police Air Support Units. Oh, geez, this is where the air wing are. But we've managed to get down to this particular one. Let's see if we can see where this one was. What is this checklist? Basic controls, all in controls. Do we want to see if we are the VFR map? And what did we do there? The VFR. I'm going to turn that one off. So the VFR map is not what we probably wanted. But yeah, let me see. What's the name of this one? Speedbird 986. So this is Speedbird 986. Contact London Centre. Yes, I'm not too sure what all that is. Anyway, I think we'll just leave the episode here. We have now landed at our destination airport. It's been quite cool. We have managed to... Well, the plane's still going. I don't know how to turn it off. And these guys were waving us in, and I think that's all quite nice. We took off from London Heathrow, and that was lovely. And it's been a nice sunset flight. I think this has been good. As mentioned previously, if you like any of these, well, if you like the episodes, please leave a like and comment. But in addition to that, if you want me to travel from a particular airport and visit a particular site, we shall be doing so. We are going to go and see the great wonders of the world. So we'll see Machu Picchu. We'll go and have a look at the pyramids of Giza and all that sort of stuff in future episodes. That'll be a separate series. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed that. Please leave your comments and subscribe to Stitch Up, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.